Welcome to the first module. In this module, we will learn about vocal onsets and offsets. Understanding this will build the strong foundation for the rest of the modules to come. Vocal onsets means how the sound of the voice starts, while vocal offsets means how the sound of the voice ends. By learning these two concepts, singers can improve the quality and the clarity of their singing voice, as well as reduce the risk of vocal strain and injury. Like I said before, it also informs how singers produce the 9 vocal moves in this course. Depending on what moment of impact the singer is after, understanding vocal onsets and offsets will definitely help. Are you ready? By the end of this module, you will be able to understand the concepts of vocal onsets and offsets, understand their importance, recognize and identify the 4 different types of vocal onsets and offsets, learn about the 2 different ways vocal onsets can end, understand how singers apply vocal onsets and offsets to their song, and finally identify the type of onset and offset singers employ in their song, and what moment of impact it creates for their audience. So I found a really beautiful quote, and it reads, "The true art of singing lies in the subtleties of each note, the various ways we can shape its beginning and ending, providing an array of possibilities for emotional expression." For me, this quote is really empowering. It shows us that singers aren't at the mercy of their own voice, that they do have the ability to control it, to move it, to shape it, in all the many ways that they choose to. So here is a quick breakdown. A song contains a series of notes, right? And notes do 3 things. Number 1, they begin or depart. Number 2, they move. Number 3, they end or arrive. This module looks at the 4 different ways that notes specifically begin and end, and how they begin and end have special names. We call them onsets and offsets. I really want to drive these 2 new words home. I want them to land for you, okay? Vocal onsets are how notes begin, whereas vocal offsets are how notes end. Singers armed with this knowledge know how to start and stop each note to create the desired sonic impact. So what are the different types of vocal onsets and offsets? So there are 4 different types. Number 1, neutral onsets and offsets. Number 2, the breathy onsets and offsets. Number 3, the smooth onset and offset. And number 4, the creaky onset and offsets. So the first type is called neutral onsets and offsets. It's a clear and strong sound. There's no breath to this sound at all. Let's have a listen to 3 singers demonstrating neutral onsets and offsets.
Yes, I love you, Porgy. Don't let him take me. Don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I'm gonna stay here with you forever, and I'll be glad. Vì anh chưa bao giờ hy sinh những ước muốn, rồi cam tâm mỗi ngày mong anh hóa giấc mơ. Và sau bấy nhiêu điều khi vinh hoa trước mắt, chẳng nếu giữ một người phía sau thầm lặng, vì anh chưa từng biết.
The second type is called breathy onsets and offsets. It's a soft, light, and an emotional sound. There's breath to this one. Let's take a listen to 3 different singers demonstrating breathy onsets and offsets.
Baby, I'd rather be kissing you. Baby, I know you feel it. I don't need your actions, just give you to me. I'd rather be kissing you, baby. But the emotion I'll be
The third type is called smooth onsets and offsets. It's a smooth and a connected sound, and there's a quiet and restrained sadness to it. I want you to listen to these three singers demonstrating smooth onsets and offsets.
So take from me what you want, what you need. Take from me whatever you need. But lover, please stay with me. You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. And your guitar, and you sound so sweet and clear. Yeah, but you're not really. It's just the radio.
And finally, the fourth type. They are the creaky onsets and offsets. It's a gritty and gravelly sound, and there's a roughness to the sound. Let's have a listen to these three singers demonstrating creaky onsets and offsets.
I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh, baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. 'Cause to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. I can know it. I don't know myself. I can hold it. I can hold myself. I can love it. 'Cause I don't love myself. I don't love myself the way I should.
I used to be nobody, somebody. Wandered the streets looking for company that I could keep, so I didn't sleep alone. Then I met you, took me to places that I never knew. You had a face that could light up a room, but darkness lifts through the soul.
Also, singers can choose to end their notes in two different ways. So focusing on the offsets, they can either do two things. Number one, end their notes gradually, or number two, end their notes abruptly. Let's take a look at the first one. Number one, gradual offsets. So for this one, breathy and smooth offsets tend to work the best. A soft and gradual ending can make the singer's voice sound smooth and connected. Let's have a listen to an example. Or singers can choose the second option, to end their notes in an abrupt way. Here singers can use either the neutral or the creaky offsets. This hard and abrupt ending can make your voice sound dramatic. Let's have a listen to an example.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will.
And why are vocal onsets and offsets important? Number 1, artistic choices. This allows the singer to decide how they want their note to sound, start and end. For example, singers can be intentionally breathy for artistic purposes, and they know how and when to switch it off as the song builds. And number 2, for emotional expression. This allows singers to choose which emotion that they'd like to express. For me, neutral onsets and offsets convey sincerity with its speech-like casual approach. Breathy onsets and offsets can convey vulnerability, tenderness, softness and gentleness. Smooth onsets and offsets convey a quiet, restrained, held back sense of sadness, while creaky onsets and offsets convey exhaustion, anger, or impatience. So how do we apply vocal onsets and offsets in a song? We can do this through words. And what 2 things are words made up of? The first one is vowels. We can choose to sing them on vowels. Here we can choose to sing them on creaky onsets and offsets, like this. Or the neutral ones, like this. Or number 2, we can sing them on consonants. Here we can choose to use the breathy onsets or offsets and lean into those consonants that create more breath, like this. K, f, h, k, p, s, t, ch, sh, f. Now the reason why I'm putting my hand in front of my mouth is to feel all that air being pushed out. When you get a moment, pause and have a go yourself. Or singers can choose to use the smooth onsets and offsets on the consonant Y. So when you're listening to a song, pay really close attention to the lyrics and consider what vowel consonant those lyrics start or end with. And notice which type of vocal onsets or offsets that the singer chooses to sing with. So I want to put these concepts into practice. I want to test your ears. So what I'm going to do is play a small section of 4 different songs, and I want you to try and identify the type of vocal onset or offset that the singer is demonstrating. Okay, let's begin.
All the things that you promised with your eyes, I see in yours too. Now your eyes are red from crying. Almost you. Almost me. Almost
Good. Chet Baker was using really rich, smooth onsets and offsets.
Your smile, your voice creeps inside my heart with everything you do. I have no choice. Loving you is all that I know how to do. Even when your weight was heavy, you would still holding me up. Even when you were in pieces, you would hold me together. Even though I was your baby, you was all the fight in me. Wonder was there to hold my back.
Yep, Kiana was creaking her way through. It's a very cool move in the R&B and pop world. Maria used really rich, smooth onsets and offsets, which is very common in more classical forms of singing, like opera.
You came out the blue on a rainy night, no lie. I tell you how I almost died, while you're bringing me back to life. I just wanna live in this moment forever, 'cause I'm afraid that living couldn't get any better. Started giving up on the word forever, till you gave up heaven so we could be together. You're my angel, angel baby, angel. You're my angel baby, baby. You're my angel, angel baby.
Nice. Troy chose to sing his lyrics with neutral onsets and offsets. Let's move on to the next section. For this next part here, I want us to take a look at some examples, some case studies together. Here are the 4 things that I invite you to listen out for from these 4 singers. Number 1, the type of vocal onset and offset. Number 2, the characteristics or qualities from each type. Number 3, the application, how singers have applied each type into the song. And finally, number 4, the moment of impact that they're creating. Is it subtle? Is it surprising? Is it building up? Or is it that pinnacle moment of impact? So let's keep these 4 things in mind and let's go. So our first singer is Jessie J. She's singing an iconic song called Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Tune into where she places her neutral onsets and offsets.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. To keep me from getting to you, baby. To keep me from getting to you, babe. To keep me from getting to you, babe.
So here are my observations. Number 1, the type of vocal onset and offset that Jessie J is demonstrating here the most are the neutral ones. Number 2, I would describe her sound as thick note airs being pushed through, and each note having a core and presence to them. Number 3, how does she place her neutral onsets and offsets? Well, in the majority of her verses and chorus, with the occasional breath release at the end of some lyrics. And number 4, what moment of impact does she create for us? The first one is surprising moments of impact. This type of song is really uplifting, and so singing with neutral onsets and offsets is appropriate. It's not a slow ballad, so Jessie J is singing with a lot of energy and joy. And secondly, her build-up moments of impact. The way she ascends on the word you and baby caused a lot of excitement and it made me lean forward. Okay, let's keep going. So our next singer is from South Korea. His name is Dae-sung. Let's take a listen to his breathy onsets and offsets and notice where he places them.
바람을 타고 물길을 따라 흘러간다. 시린 마음 가녀린 손끝 옷깃을 세우고 흘러간다. 지난 날 나에게 거친 풍랑 같던 낯선 풍경들이 저만치 스치네. 바람이 부는 대로 난 떠나가는 나의 꿈이 항해하는 곳.
So here are my observations. Number 1, the type of onset and offset that Dae-sung is using is the breathy one. Number 2, I would describe his sound as light, airy and flowy. Number 3, how does he apply these breathy onsets and offsets? Well, he does this in 3 ways. Firstly, by leaning into those breathy consonants, H, P, T, SH, and S. Secondly, by allowing the breath to flow over into the next vowels. And thirdly, by opening up some phrases and ending those phrases with breath. And finally, number 4, what moment of impact does he create? For me, it's those subtle moments of impact. Their song is setting up the mood and the vibe of the song. His whisper-like tones create a closeness and a connection with us. Let's move on to our third singer. Our next singer is Billie Eilish. Her sound is so unique and recognizable, and I want you to take a listen to her smooth onsets and offsets. And again, notice where she places them.
Don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing ever stops you leaving. Quiet when I'm going home and I'm on my own. And I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. Don't you know too much already? I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. Call me back, and I'll call you when the party's over. Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own. And I can lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. You like it lie, say I like it like that, like it like that.
Okay, here are my observations. The type of onset and offset that Billie uses is smooth ones. Number 2, I would describe her sound as warm and gentle. There's ease and flow to her sound. It's controlled, seamless, and silky. Number 3, so how does she apply her smooth onsets and offsets? Well, she does this in 3 ways too. Firstly, she places them on key words. Secondly, she ends her vocal lines with smooth onsets and offsets. And thirdly, there's a sense of closure after every musical thought, right? And finally, number 4, what moment of impact does she create for us? For me, I think it's those subtle moments of impact. Her sound is sweet, delicate, soft, and vulnerable. It's all about that softness and nuance in her voice that makes it really stand out. There's a quiet yet alluring way to this style of singing. And our final singer is Anne-Marie. I would say she has one of the best female pop voices in the industry at the moment. There's a nice balance of warm and bright colors in her sound, and I especially love her creaky onsets and offsets here. So notice where she places them.
We had it good, you know. I spent like 6 years making sure you came home to love. You had it good, you know. I stood by your side. I spent up so much time trying to make you happy. I don't think you ever could be happy. Maybe you should try some therapy. Maybe you should lose a couple homeboys, give up on the homegrown. Look at me, 'cause I need you to understand. Now when you think of late nights of me there in your bedroom, ride or die, that's what you had. I loved you, I loved you, I loved you. And when you think of my body on your
So, number 1, the type of vocal onset and offset that Anne-Marie's using is the creaky ones. Number 2, I would describe her sound as crackling, sizzling. It's soft and understated. Number 3, she applies these creaky onsets and offsets in 3 different ways. Firstly, on vowels. Secondly, on 1 or 2 words in each phrase. Or thirdly, on every word in the phrase. And finally, number 4. And what moment of impact does this create for us? Again, it's the subtle moments of impact. It's delicate, gentle, vulnerable, but more it's authentic to Anne-Marie's real speaking voice. She speaks with creaky onsets and offsets every now and then, and this is naturally transitioning into her own singing. Okay, before we finish this first module, here's a quick recap. So notes do 3 things. They depart, they move, and they arrive. Onsets look at how the sound starts, whereas offsets look at how the sound ends. There are 4 different types of vocal onsets and offsets, which means that there are 4 different ways that notes can start and end. Our first option are neutral onsets and offsets. It's clear and strong and there's no breath to that sound. Our second option are breathy onsets and offsets. It's soft, light, and emotional, and there is breath to this particular sound. Remember to put your hand in front of your mouth to feel all that breath being pushed out. Our third option is smooth onsets and offsets. There's a smooth and connected sound, and again there's a quiet, held back sense of sadness to it. And our last option are creaky onsets and offsets. It's a gritty and gravelly sound. It sounds rough. And remember, there are 2 different ways to end vocal offsets. Singers can choose to do this gradually or abruptly. Why are vocal onsets and offsets important? They inform your artistic choices and create different possibilities for emotional expression. And finally, how do we apply these vocal onsets and offsets in a song? Well, we need to look at 2 different things. The vowels and consonants that make up the words in the lyrics. For vowels, think creaky and neutral, and for consonants, think breathy and smooth. Remember, the true art of singing lies in the subtleties of each note, the various ways we can shape its beginning and ending, and this provides an array, a buffet of options for emotional expression. You did it. You're so awesome. You finished this module. I hope you learnt a lot, and take a moment now to celebrate yourself. If there were things that didn't land for you or haven't landed for you yet, I would encourage you to re-watch it again at a later point. Remember, it does take time for our brains to absorb and acquire new information and concepts and learnings. So go easy on yourself, okay? Before we head into the first vocal move, I invite you to leave your thoughts, feelings, and learnings down below. Give yourself a little break now, drink some water, go for a walk, or jump straight into the next module. And I'll see you there. Bye-bye.